Creating forms on my website that my clients can just fill out when they want to get in contact with me and they want my services has made my business so much easier for me and my clients. And I did all that with the help of WP Forms. WP Forms is a plugin that you can use on your WordPress website that helps you create and embed forms into your website that your clients can fill out and make contacting you easier. And I'm happy to announce that in today's video I'm going to be hosting a giveaway with WP Forms, and they are giving away 3 full licenses to 3 different winners. So stay tuned until the end of the video to hear the rules on how you can enter and win this giveaway. Hi everyone, I'm Lidia, and in today's video I'm going to show you how WP Forms has helped me create and embed forms into my website that help me communicate better with my clients when it comes to my services. So I include these forms in my landing pages for my services, and the clients just fill them out and they can get in contact with me. I'm going to show you how you can create ones for yourself from scratch, and I will also be talking about what elements you need to include in your forms, what kind of questions you need to ask, so you can make sure you have all the information you need from your clients when they fill out your forms. No matter if you are a freelancer, business owner, blogger, entrepreneur, it doesn't matter. The thing is, you can use WP Forms on your website. You can use them for contact forms, review forms, surveys. Now let's take a little look at how I use the forms on my website, what types of forms I have, and how clients can get in contact with me through them. The types of forms I have are contact forms, review forms, future client questionnaire form. I'm going to show you each and every one of them and talk a little bit more about them. So if you go to my website, you're going to see home, about, blog, work with me, resources, contact, shop, and videos. Now in the contact section, you're going to see contact me, which is going to have a form, and then review my work, which is going to have a form. So let's begin with the more simpler ones, the contact me and the review form, and then we're going to go into the work with me forms, meaning the client questionnaires forms. So if you go to contact, you're going to be led to the contact me page, so it would have been the same if I pressed on that one, and you're going to see name, email, subject, and message. Then I added by checking you agree with our privacy policy. So there are things in the privacy policy that must be agreed with in order for you to be able to get their name, their email, and so on, their message. So this is a type of contact form that I designed myself. So you can design the exact form you want for your website in WP Forms, and I'm going to show you how to exactly in a few moments. But the thing is, you can embed this form or any other forms you want in any page you want on your website. So this is one type of form I have. The next type of form is the review my work form, and the reason I added this leave a review form on my website is because whenever I get to work with my clients, I wanted them to be able to leave me a review without having to ask them. I wanted them to know they have the option. So I designed this form a little bit different. I said leave a review here. I said name, email, and then what service are you leaving a review for? And this is a form I need to edit because I'm no longer providing product photography or YouTube management services. But then I added here the option of rating my services from 1 to 5 stars, and this is something you can add to. Then I added review, and as you can see in a form, you can add the little red star which says this is mandatory and you need to fill this out, or you can leave it without this and people won't need to fill that out, so they can click submit. This is also mandatory. If people don't check this, they won't be able to press submit. As you can see, this field is required. So these are all edits that you can do from your WP form plugin in your WordPress. Now I'm going to go over and talk to you a little bit about my client forms, my work with me forms. So I'm going to go to work with me, and here's where you're going to be seeing the options for my services. So there are Pinterest management services and Instagram management services. If I go over to Pinterest management services, you're going to be able to see the description of my services, what I do, how I do it, how you can get in contact, and so on. So I added here the Pinterest management packages and what you get with each, the price and everything. But then to get your account set up or get your account makeover, these are all buttons that lead to my forms. Work with me, automate your Pinterest with Tailwind, it is the same form for each and every one of them, but it gives them an option to go from each and every one of them to that form. So for example, if you would want a Pinterest account makeover, $200, you read everything, you want everything to be included in that service for you, so you're going to click on get your account makeover. And this is a separate page where I've embedded that exact form. So I added Pinterest management services client form. So I added the name, the email, obviously, and I added here a little subheading of please add an email you check often, because people usually add emails that they just think they check, but they don't ever check it. And then this is why I added the option, can I contact you any other way other than email? If yes, write it below. And I said the link to your Facebook profile, your Instagram account, etc. Then the most important thing, what do you want to get out of Pinterest? I had to mark that as required because I wanted to know what do people want to get out of Pinterest, right? And for this, I added the option of checking multiple things. You can also add little check that only allows you to check one thing, which I'm going to show you how to do as well. Also, once they submit the form, you'll be able to edit what they will see. Now, let me share with you a few tips that I have on questions you need to ask in your form to get the information you need from your client. First of all, make sure to ask all the needed questions in the questionnaire so you don't have to go then with emailing back and forth 1,000 times to get the information you need to actually start working with that client. Obviously, you'll need to be emailing that client back and forth if something comes up, if you need more information, but just try to get as much information as you can in the beginning with that form. So ask all the details you need, business details, how it started, what is their target audience, what are their goals and needs. Within the form, make sure to inform them on the prices that your services have. So if you included your services on your landing page, it's okay, but also include it in the form. So basically just ask them, which service do you want from me? And give them the options, Pinterest management, $300, or whatever the price is for your service, so that they know what they want to purchase when filling out your form as well. Make sure to ask for an additional way of contacting them, because people sometimes don't answer to their emails and you are needed to contact them in any other way. Maybe they forget to check their email, but they still want your services. So ask for an additional way of contacting them. At the end of the form, make sure to ask them to comply with your privacy policy, to just agree with your privacy policy. And also another good thing to add at the end of your form is a little check so that they subscribe to your email list. And even if you don't have an automated way to add them in your email list within that form, you can still have their approval to add their email that they signed up on the form with, to add it to your email list. So you have their approval and it is legal and okay to do that. Now, let me show you how exactly you can create your own WP forms for your website, how to embed it in your website, how it looks when somebody fills it out, and so on. Let's get into my computer again. If you are convinced you can purchase the WP forms, you can find a link below, or you can try and win this giveaway, which is also something really important. Or if none of them work for you and you want to know if WP Forms is worth it for you, you don't get offered a trial, but they do offer a no risk double guarantee. So if you don't like WP Forms over the next 14 days after purchase, they will refund you 100%. So if you want to get started with WP Forms, you can purchase it from here, a license, or you can try winning the giveaway I'm going to talk to you about in a few minutes. So the first thing for you to do is to install the plugin in WordPress. So go to WordPress, plugins, and add new. Then you need to search for a plugin and search for WP Forms. This is the one here. It says Contact Form by WP Forms, drag and drop form builder for WordPress. So you need to click install now, then you need to click activate. Once you do all of that, you'll be asked to add your license, and the license you're going to have to purchase from the website that I told you, their website. Just type in WP Forms on Google and you will find it. So once you get your license, or you get your license from me for winning this giveaway, you're going to add the license in the WP Forms right over here. You're going to have an option here to activate it. Now, if you want to create a new forms, you can go to add new. And here we are in WP Forms setup. You're going to be able to see select a template. You can start with a blank form, which is what I do. Okay, so what you need to do right now is just look around and edit this form. First of all, make sure to name your form. For notifications, you need to have notifications on because you want to receive an email every single time somebody fills out this form. And then for confirmation, this is where I said you will need to edit this. So confirmation type message, show page, go to URL. You can do whichever one you want. I just choose the message type. So then we go back to fields and you just drag and drop the things you want in your form. So for example, you have the name. If you want to click and edit this, you can add simple, first, last, first, middle, last. I always add simple. So you need to just click the name. If you want it to be required, you can check this option here. If you don't want it to be required, you can take it out. And then you have advanced option, field size, small, medium, large, and then add the email field. Other options you have is paragraph text, which is something that I use to ask them, as you can see, is there anything else you would like to add or something. You have a drop down option right here. You can ask them something and they can just have first choice, second choice, third choice. You can put as many choices as you want in there. Then you can have a multiple choice, which is something that only requires them to add one thing, so they cannot select two things. If you want them to select more than one thing, you need to use the checkboxes. The checkboxes, they can be added multiple, not just one. For numbers, you can use it to get their phone number. For the name, we used it. For the email, we used it. And then we have the number slider. So you can just tell them, okay, how much would you like to pay for the service, or just ask them a number and they can select a value on this. Obviously, you can select how much the value can be and how much is the minimum of the value. With the Pro version, you have the fancy fields and you have the file upload, password, page break, and so on, signature. These are really helpful as well if you want to ask them, for example, for the URL and you need the form to confirm it. Now, embedding your form into your website. First of all, you need to save your form and then you're going to click on embed. So you need to copy this exact code and then paste it wherever you want it to be. And you can see right here that this field is a whole field and this is where this is going in. So this is how I embedded it. I took this code right here, I put it here, and if you're wondering what this is just going here to all things and searching for HTML. So if you put HTML here and then you put that code into it, this is just going to be put right over there. So if you click on entries, you'll be able to see how many people filled out your form, and then you'll be able to click on view for each submission and see exactly what their details were, their email. Make sure to check your forms often and answer your clients within 2 business days. Now that you've learned how to do all of these things yourself, I'm sure you're interested into winning full year license of WP Forms for your own website. You can enter this giveaway by following the link below and completing all the entries, but I'm going to just mention them in the video right now. So the rules are that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel and have the notifications bell on, follow me on Instagram, and write a comment down below telling me what you would use these WP forms for on your website. Would it be a contact form, maybe surveys for your clients or your freelance services, or whatever it is? Let me know what you would use them for if you want. And at the end of that comment, also make sure to leave your Instagram account. For any additional entries, you can like my Facebook page, Incoming Success, you can follow me on Pinterest, or you can sign up to my email list. The giveaway starts today, February 4th, and lasts for 1 month, so until March 4th, but the winners will be announced through Instagram DMs on March 5th. You can find any additional entries to earn another chance of winning in the link below, so make sure to follow that. So that was my video. I really hoped it helped you out understand how forms works on websites and how they can help you get more clients and have a better communication with them. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to enter the giveaway and leave the comment down below. Also, subscribe to my channel for new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you in my next one.